Hi, this is Greg Johnson with Blue Book Services. I'm here today with another video featuring the Center for Produce Safety. And today we're looking at some of the technical aspects and some of the solutions with regards to produce being next to concentrated animal feeding operations, which are sometimes called CAFOs. And that can be a little confusing because most people don't talk in those terms. But I'm here today with Jim Byron with Nano Reagents, and that is a technology company that has received a grant from CPS to look into creating some products that growers can use in their fields and tell them what kind of risk they have and they might have from these CAFOs, these feedlots. So Jim, can you explain a little bit what your product is and what it means to growers?
Sure, absolutely. It is a assay. It's a test assay that a grower's employee can use to go out and take a sample in a growing operation or in a field or really anywhere. And literally within minutes, that person without a lot of training can get an answer, can get a result on if the sample has animal associated biomarkers in it, and that will tell the grower or the decision maker responsible for that production something about the risk of that product or that environment.
So what would they do if they found that there was some risk?
Probably more sampling and more testing, and maybe even some additional types of tests to determine exactly what is going on. The important thing that we bring with this technology is a very fast, accurate, simple, easy to understand method to go out and confirm that everything is good. And if something isn't good, then it'll tell you that. It'll give you an indication. And then at that point, you'll probably mark off that part of the field or mark off that area and extend your testing to adjacent areas to determine how far out does it go. But when you have that type of information, then suddenly you're empowered to understand better the bigger picture and to dig down deeper into understanding what exactly is happening. And it really comes down to the ability to have that very fast, accurate test that tells you you need to do more or this is okay.
And how quickly is this product coming to the market?
We expect to do field evaluations this summer. We actually are about 90 days behind schedule because of the coronavirus pandemic. We expected to be out in field evaluations in April. That's okay. We are actually, about 90 days behind schedule. So we'll be able to do some important field work this summer during the California season. We expect that'll go fairly quickly. And then we'll be able to work with, our collaborators in the industry to actually begin to commercialize the technology.
Yeah, that sounds good. It sounds like it is relatively close.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things I'd like our readers to understand is the big picture and what this means to growers and how it can lead to a more efficient operation.
Oh, it's amazing for growers. So, everybody wants to do everything they can to produce safe produce and safe food. And the challenge has always been, until now, especially for leafy greens, looking for the needle in the haystack because you're doing pre-harvest testing or you're doing raw material testing or you're doing finished product testing. All of those are very far away from the root cause of the problem or the moment of truth. If we can go out and actually during harvest operations, just confirm that everything is good, everything is as it should be, the risk is very low. That tells us something that's really important, that from a grower's perspective or a processor's perspective, if you can produce product that you've got that assurance at harvest moment that the product was low risk, that's going to be an important advancement over the capability that we've had up until now.
Yeah, it sounds like it. And one of the things that we wanted to bring to our readers and viewers with the CPS partnership is explaining how some of these food safety advances are translating into real world usefulness for produce growers and all along the supply chain. I appreciate you coming on with us today.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.